why don't you just stick with a sales professional that's been done this for 10 years, and I can explain it to you. Like, whether you buy an airplane or a bike or a used car or a new car, I still get paid the same. And no matter where you go, you're going to have to pay for service.
So I'm at a point where I'm just gonna hang up. So Rob, you got to work with me, or I'm gonna hang up.
Trying to.
All right, day 4. This is my last mic I had left because yesterday I lost a mic in the middle of the highway because there was a car stalled in the middle of the road. And I pulled my car over. I ran up to her. Car's just swerving out of the way, and I'm knocking on her window. And she's like, "I'm driving." I'm like, "No, you're not. You're stuck in the middle. You gotta get out of the road." She finally rolled down the window, and I stuck my hand inside, and I put the car in neutral, and I got behind it, and I pushed her off the road. And somewhere between that time, this, which was clipped to my collar, I had a collared shirt on at the time, because I was doing the car show, fell off. $100 thing. So I mean, I think to myself, was that $100 worth it that I saved? Because I saved this lady's life. Anyways, back on day 4 of being here in Florida, I need to buy my wife a car because I need to get our life situated so that we can move stuff around. My wife's ordering a bunch of dog stuff, which isn't important to my genre of YouTube and what I'm trying to do, but it does get our life set up because that's all I'm doing right now is worrying about how to get my life set up with YouTube, track days, cars, garage. I mean, I've got a garage here, but this place, I only have this place for 3 months, and it's a 1-car space, not enough room for anything.
I'm just calling to tell you I am driving.
Day 5, living here in Florida, restarting my life. Let me just put it right here. And yesterday was very interesting. I drove down to Orlando and had a battle with a salesman. And I know that I'm going to have a battle at some point, but this battle was, so the website, the Auto Trader website had me walk in the door. I showed it 55,000 and the guy says, "Well, you don't qualify for it because you're out of state." Okay, all right, then I can go to my state, Washington, because I'm going to be changing my driver's license, but I don't have an address because this is an Airbnb. So until we get either a rental or we buy a property, we can't get an address. Okay, so I can go to Washington and get the rebates that they have there because I'm leaving on Friday anyways, Thursday. So anyway, so I walked in the door because I assumed, or I saw that the price was $55K, and then when they got me when they showed me all the fees, it was $69. So $14,000 over that $55,000. So I'm gonna go today to look at another car and just see, because it takes me a second. I've been out of this dealership game for a while now, buying cars and selling cars a long time ago to understand what these games are. But there's no way. I mean, the salesman is just getting offended. If you watch the last video, you'll see the interaction him and I had with one another. So I don't even know how I'm going to attack the day. My local Dodge dealer, the Ocala ones, my wife sent me some links for that, so I will check those out. But it scared me. I said, "What's the price?" And she said, $55K. And now she changed it to the Jeep truck, which I like. I love the Jeep Wrangler truck. The Wrangler or the Gladiator, whatever you want to call it. but she doesn't necessarily like the truck. She likes the SUV version, but she likes the spec of the of this white truck that I'm going to look at today. So maybe. So yeah, I'll just you guys are gonna come along with me as I do today. So heading over to the dealership, the Mopar Dodge Jeep dealership, looking at the white Gladiator Jeep truck and this green, this Mojito, I think they call it. So, I mean, the spec of this white Jeep it was Fox shocks, it was nice. And the spec of the green Jeep was less, but not substantially less. It was the wheelies. Well, then again, it had the plus size tires. And the BFGs versus, I can't remember what tires were on those. So my question to you, internet, which vehicle did I pick? Because my wife wanted the SUV and I wanted the truck. Did I win out? Or did the wife win out? Granted, this is for the wife, but she's thousands of miles away and I'm the one financing it. So in the comment, and I will post tomorrow which one I bought. And that's actually, it's funny because Cletus, and now that I'm a few hours away from Cletus, an hour and a half away, he posted that the next episode of Slips, which he has for Month of Freedom, he'll be guessing the ET for Quarter Mile. So I'm thinking about bringing the whichever truck I brought. So number one, guess, and number two, stay tuned because I might be bringing this vehicle to the Bradenton Drags. So, end of the day, here I am, recapping the day. I bought a Jeep for the wife, and you know what? We need it because we need to have up and running vehicles. Yeah, it's brand new. Yeah, maybe I paid more than I expected to pay, but at least this thing is a good running vehicle. Does it tow a lot? No. Does it get from point A to point B? Yes. And now, with that put to bed, tomorrow I'm gonna start on the new project, which I'm still trying to decide what that is. Is that my fitness? Is it looking up a new bike? I think it might be looking at a new house. And I like this neighborhood. Look at these houses. I think I might want to buy here. So they have one for sale for not ridiculously expensive, but as opposed to my wife and I buying a horse property with her horses and whatnot, all I really care about is a garage. What I really want to do is be able to put my motorcycle trailers on the property, but there's a city ordinance here in the city of Ocala that you can't put your trailer on your side property. You have to put it in your backyard, but a backyard like this, just you can't drive it back here. So because of that, because I can't put this trailer in the backyard, I have to remember that tomorrow there's a trailer storage place I need to go to get a price. I hope to God it's not extortionate, because otherwise it makes buying that I guess that's a piece of the puzzle too, is if that's not too expensive and it's down the road, it's about a few miles that direction. I think it's a mile that direction, to be honest. Actually, probably almost walking distance. But once I determine if it's not extortionate, then it kind of makes sense. It could make sense to buy a house here if we're gonna live in this neighborhood, and it's less than $400,000. If we're gonna live in this neighborhood, you can't do it. So it's gonna be a $800,000 plus property. If I want to house my trailer. So, but I think I might want to wrap this week up because I'm hopping on a plane come Thursday. It's Monday today, to go to the West Coast to get that house sorted, make sure that it's not burned down. I'll make sure the water's turned on so the grass is green. And so this is what's today, May 5th. thanks for watching, because I'm trying to get my channel, everything in my life, just good foundation, everything just starting off right. And the first piece of the puzzle of buying my wife a vehicle, which is basically a vehicle for me, now I can get from point A to point B